All right, so now for Module 10, Form Basics, let's cover the first item on the agenda, and that is Module number 9, what you had to do last week, and see if you have any questions. So there we go. So let's go to Modules. Let's go to Module 9. All right, so the whole module is about tables, how we go about using tables, their purpose, the elements necessary to create a table, as well as styling them, and then using some CSS3 structural pseudo classes that I think are pretty cool. And that's not just for tables. Okay, we can use those throughout, or using them for other elements as well. Okay. All right, so we had a lab, a quiz, and then update number 1. Yeah, I think that was number 5. Milestone number 5 was update number 1, I believe. So those 3 assignments. Of course, it was chapter 9. Let's see, you had the key concepts, the screencasts, tutorials, as every module seems to now be the same format. Hopefully that makes sense. Just keep you knowing what's coming next. The lab software is still the same. We haven't really changed that. It should be some code editor and not a text editor. So I'm hoping you've already graduated from the code editor. So we're already in module 10 now, or 9, right? And we've changed from our text editor to a code editor back in module 4. So, all right. So your first assignment was a lab. So let's take a look at that, and that was Mod 9 Lab. All right, nothing, that drastic in this particular module. You basically learned how to create a table in the chapter, and you replaced elements with table elements in one of the pages. I think it was the yurts page, or the activities. It was a TD or a TL. A DL, a definition list, and you replaced it with a table, I believe. Yeah, David, did you have a question? Yeah. Oh, in the table, the flip flop. Yeah, right. Yeah. It is very light, so I would probably sense that it's possible. Yeah. Yep. Any other comments, questions about number 9? Number 9? Number 9? No? Okay. All right, you had a quiz, of course, 10 questions, 10 minutes. Anyone still using the review games to prep for the quiz? You are? Okay. Do you? Okay, good. Fantastic. This is pretty useful. Do you use the questions at the back of the chapter at all, or no? You do? You do? Okay. Does that seem to help enough to... All right. Very good. All right, and then we had the update, right? So let's take a look at what the assignment was there. Well, so if we look through the project itself, right, we're right about here, or that's where we were. Number 5, update, or milestone number 5. And then the assignment itself, there we go. All right, so the assignment was to provide me with 2 URLs for 2 completed pages, and of course their titles. So the URLs and the titles of 2 completed pages, and a description of the pages that you'll utilize a table on, right? So you'll have to have a table. It's part of the requirement. And so all I want you to do here was simply think about, right, what pages might use them, and then tell me about that. Okay? And of course, if your sitemap or wireframe has changed, please include links to those so I can see the updates. Some of you had some feedback in the sitemaps and the wireframes, and so I'm assuming that the feedback that indicated that there should be some changes made, that you've made those changes, and then you would upload them so I can take a look. Okay. I do not grade them. I simply want to look at them, right? Because I'll be reviewing them once I look at you submit your project. I'll now review all the steps, all the milestones, and see, if we're still on track. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we would like to, of course, if something drastic happens, you're like, you know what, this color scheme just really doesn't work, right? Yeah, I get that. And it happens from time to time. So, yeah. All right, very good. Any other questions for update number 1? All right, and that was mod number 9, tables. Okay. Very good. Let's take a look at the quiz and go over some of those questions. Like I said, I believe that we had about 9 or so questions. I'm sorry, 6 questions that were under that 70%.